What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. In today's video, we're going to be checking out Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at Ethereum, a little bit of Bitcoin dominance, a little bit of stablecoin dominance, a little bit of just a little bit of everything. So if you're that person that likes to go to the buffet, get a little here, get a little there, bounce around a little bit, this video is just for you. So if you like today's video, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. I really appreciate that. So boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, if you want to check out the last Bitcoin video I had, this was on, what day was this on? This is on September 10th. So a week ago. We did a Bitcoin video. The lines are not redrawn. Areas of interest are not redone just for entertainment purposes. No, no, no. These are levels that we map out beforehand, right? Saying, hey, if we stay above these levels, we're bullish. If you get below these levels, we're bearish. What have we done, right? I thought this level was close, right? Because we made it, I think we were right here, the 10th, right? I thought this was close. This was 114.774. That's pretty close, right? This is 114.724. I was like, okay, maybe this one's a little closer. 114.750. We're getting closer, right? We're getting closer. Look at this one. Right now, so far, the low is 114.724.57. 37 cents off, ladies and gentlemen. Please sub to the channel, hit that like button. Let's get this channel popping, baby. So, do I think Bitcoin has found its low? I do. I do feel like Bitcoin has found its low. I feel like this is a nice little liquidation, right? You're kind of clearing out a whole bunch of this up and through here. Right, tomorrow, let's see, where we at with the RSI. We do have a red dot on the Fu Manchu. And when I mean found its low, I mean this is a low down here. This 107, right? Right, we could still have some more shenanigans, right? But right now, this does look like a three-wave move. So far, three-wave move. You have overshooting B-wave. Overshooting B-wave, right? So, grab this, right? So you got your A, B, C, right? Something like that. So far, so good, right? We're in the clear so far. Looking at a running flat, just three-wave move. Right now we gotta verify some other indicators, right? Red dot on the Fu Manchu, not the greatest look, but we have momentum, so we still have momentum in our side. As long as we stay above this 114.724, ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, we're bullish. I'm bullish, and I don't even own Bitcoin, right? I don't even own I have no skin in the game, right? This is just from a charts perspective. I think higher. I think higher for sure. I do have levels up at the 127, 132, right? 127, 132. And our thesis is the same. I think Bitcoin is going to kind of just grind up, right? Kind of grind up, right? And then we're going to get up to here, depend how we interact, and maybe come back down. Something like that. 132, 140. But I think altcoin season it's about to go crazy. We've thought this for a very long time. And now it's actually playing out, right? So if you're curious about that video, it's from September 10th. No cherry picking, no hindsight. Go check it out, right? Have some confidence in this channel, right? I would love for you to hit that subscribe button, only if you feel like this channel provides you with some information that you are not getting elsewhere, right? In the 4-hour chart, we have this, the same levels, and we've come down multiple times right to it. And I do like the way that this is looking right here. I do like this three-wave move. This candle, yeah, could be better, right? Could be better, but it's okay. We're still above all the EMAs. Actually, are we above? Oh, we're right below the 20. The 20's at 115,897. So we're $17 below the 20 EMA, right? The candle just opened. Not a huge deal, but we do have a three-wave move to the downside. Let's see. Let's put some fibs on here. All right, we can take this. Just be conservative. Be conservative. I mean, yeah, we came all the way past the 2272 on this C wave, all the way past the 2272. And so overall, from just a low to a high, right? I mean, that's right at that 886, at 114.742. I don't even know what that's at. It's right there. It's right there. For us to think bullish, right? To think bullish. Pardon me. All let's start closing some price action above here. Right. Above 116.203, close above there. You know, a day or two, right? A day or two, and you're targeting higher. How much higher? How much higher is Crypto Vision? How much higher indeed? So from this low to high, from what we've taken all the way from, September 1st, when everyone said that we're going to go to zero, we have come up to the 1272, right? Come up to the 1272, and we have now, right? This looks like your 1-2, right? Your 1-2. So, right, we can take this out. I can redraw it. Let me just hide it real quick. Let me take it off the 4-hour. Let me just keep it on the 2-hour. Let me just keep it on the 2-hour, right? Let's just see what this 1-2 can take us, right? Let's just see where this 1-2 can take us. Let's see. This is just your next move, right? I don't think it's the end all be all, right? I don't think it's the end all be all. You're looking for the 119,000 all the way up to 122,000, right? For your next move, all the way up to 127, 128,000. Okay. Do we have any confluence in some levels that we need to get above? Yeah, this 116,900. It's your 786 of this 1-2. So if we close above this 382, right, I want to see how we are, right, how we interact with the 786. Okay, I want to see how we interact with the 786. So I can leave this over. Let me just move this over. All right, we got the low, got the high. There we go. Cool. Let's leave that right there. Let's leave this on the 4-hour. Don't get all confused with everything else. Okay, so we got two different levels, right? Two different levels, and let's just see how we interact with these levels, right? This 116.995, pretty key area. But I do think once we get above here, we're blue skies, right? We're blue skies. Let's do that. Just because, so the difference, so you put a yellow dot right there, or a yellow line at the 382 Crypto Vision. How come it's not green? Well, here's the reason. Yes, your 382. Once you close above your 382, I think higher. I think higher, right? But to think that there's just one level a bear is going to short at, it's just not. That's not how bears work. That's not how shorts work, right? All the people that move from right here are going to move to the next closest resistance, and that is the 786. And after the 786, there's really nothing else, right? There's really nothing else. But this 382, how we interact with the 382 is going to be key, right? If we come up and reject it, right, you can come down. If you come up, use it as support, then we're looking strong, something like that, right? So let's just see how we interact with the 382, all right? And we can see how we interact with the 786. I do want to kind of delete these just because it's kind of everywhere. But hey, they're on here. They're not going anywhere. We're gonna keep this off. We're gonna put this up right there. Pardon me, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Pardon me. I couldn't hit the mute. Button fast enough. I could not hit the mute button fast enough. I'm sorry about that. Let's come again. Here we go. Pardon me. Nope. False breakout. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the 4-hour, right? This looks actually pretty solid. No, it's coming. No, it's not. Yep. Pardon me. So, this looks nice, right? This looks actually pretty good. I do like this. Look right here. I do. The candles doesn't look great. If I'm being real, the candle doesn't look great. All right, this looks as a bearish hammer down, but I mean, what do you expect? FOMC, you're going to get some volatility before, after. Bears don't want to lose. They know how important this is. Right? Once they lose this, they're pretty much toast, guys. They're toast. Okay. Just put that right there. Sorry about that. Yeah, my sneezes. Some allergies going on or something. I don't know. I don't know. Caught me by surprise though. Caught me by surprise though. Good, good, good. So that's Bitcoin. Those are the levels for Bitcoin. Those are the levels for Bitcoin. Let's go over to Bitcoin dominance. So if you're new to the channel, the thesis has been and will remain that we have key levels, right, beforehand. Again, you can go back and look at this channel before, right? We have this weekly. We're on the weekly chart. We're waiting for this cross right here on the weekly. Once that cross happens, it's game on. And how to get to that cross, right? We said, okay, to get to that cross, we need to come down, close, reject, and then move down, right? And what have we done? We came down, we closed the weekly down through here, we came up, rejected, and now we're kind of just going sideways. And this, honestly, this looks like a flag and a 3-wave correction. All right, if I invert the chart, you'll see that clearly. If I invert the chart, you'll see that clearly, right? All right, you got to move. 3-wave move. This looks bullish for us, bearish for Bitcoin dominance, right? Bearish for Bitcoin dominance. We are sitting right above the 100 on the weekly. We're sitting right below this 5802 that we marked out over a week ago. And so we're looking good. Bitcoin dominance is looking good. Bearish hammer. So Bitcoin really, at this point, Bitcoin just has to behave and not tank for us. Right? We still have plenty of room to be oversold on the RSI. What did we get to November? We're already down below the levels of November, but you know, you can get oversold. We're not even oversold yet. We're not even oversold yet. Not even close. We're at 35, ladies and gentlemen. We can come down a lot more. We can come down, you know, 65, 60%. That would be crazy, right? That would be crazy. So that's Bitcoin dominance. We can zoom into the 3-day. 3-day, we're just riding these levels, right? We're just like quite literally just riding these levels, looking to get a breakdown below 5740, closed days below that, and then we're looking good, looking very good. We did have this little stretch of green, right? Green dot on the Fu Manchu, kind of had a little bit of green, but with, you know, no momentum, so that's good, right? That's what we look for in bearish charts when we want bearish charts. We want the stochastic moving up with no momentum. That's good. The RSI has cooled off a little bit. We were kind of oversold for a little bit through here, and now we've recovered, right? Not recovered, but we've kind of cooled off. So we have some more room to the downside. The daily, this is nice right here. This is beautiful, right? Drawn in advance, ladies and gentlemen. Drawn in advance. It's 45.30. Drawn in advance. I mean, we come up and reject it. Now let's go ahead. I don't need that. Let's go ahead and reject the moving average, right? Not reject, but close below the moving average, then reject and come down. Right? You need confirmation. Confirmation is key. Confirmation is key in this market. Okay, don't just, oh, we're going to Valhalla. No. Now we're going, right? This area, the rejection. Okay. Back testing support. We still have a green dot on the daily, but overall looks good. Bitcoin dominance trending in the right direction. 12-hour trending. It's looking to cross down low. Let's look at the 4-hour. Look, it's bouncing a little bit, right? That same area. So, you know, different time frames tell a different story. Nothing to worry about though. Pardon me. Let's see here. Stablecoin dominance. The bane of my existence. The bane of my existence as a crypto investor. This chart will not die. This chart will not die no matter what. You know, it's like what are those? It's like they're like ding dongs or Twinkies, right? Not even a nuke will kill it, right? Not even a nuke will kill it, straight up. So, stablecoin dominance. If you're new to the channel, inversely related to crypto, right? As stablecoin dominance drops, right, we go up, crypto goes up. So we had a nice move in, you know, the end of June into July. We've kind of been going sideways for crypto, a little bit down, right? A little bit down. We had another move from April to from April to May, and then we kind of went sideways. The one you guys probably remember the most is November, right? November we had this tank right here. But before November, right, we kind of came down, came up a little bit, kind of cooled off, came down, cooled off a little bit, then really tanked, right? When did we tank, you ask? Well, I have an answer for you. We tanked when on the daily, the 100 crossed the 200. That's when we tanked. You want the answer to when we're going to tank again? That's your answer, right? That is your answer, okay? We already did it. Oh, wait, we already did it. Wait, then what the heck are we waiting for? Well, that's a great question because from what I understand is everything is below. The only thing that is above is this 20 over this 50. Oh, wait, it crossed again. So what are we waiting for? Well, there is one more thing to this chart that you might not know. Okay, it disrespects everything because it's actually a combination of USDT.D plus USDC.D, right? So just the EMAs, it doesn't interact the same way with EMAs, right? It just doesn't. Price action is king on this chart. There's price action in general. So if you can't read price action, this chart is going to kill you. And lucky for us here, I can read price action, right? So what do we got here? Inverted scale. Looks like we got a 1, 2, 3 three-wave move, right? 1, 2, 3. I got 3 waves on the chart. I see 3 waves. This is not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 can't be more impulsive than the 2-wave, but potato potato. If you want to call it 5 waves up, you can call it 5 waves up. I'm going to be more conservative and say it's 3 waves up. Okay. I think we got 3 waves up or 3 waves down, theoretically, because this is an inverted chart. And are we getting 3 waves to the upside, right? We've got the 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you can see that on the chart. All right, clear 1, 2, 3. Clear 1, 2, 3, right? And so what we got here is either we got 5 wave move to the upside and we're in a, you're in a macro wave 2, or we got 3 up and we're getting 3 down to get either 3 or 5 back down. Okay, so that's what we got right here. We have fallen out of this ascending wedge like we've done multiple times, right? This chart loves ascending wedges and is breaking them. But you linger, right? You typically linger in these areas. I do want to see how we interact with this RSI, right? This moving average, right? Let's see how we interact with that. RSI is a pretty big tell on this chart. And then also the 4 hour, actually. It's kind of weird. The 4 hour, though, big tell on this chart, okay? The last time you ask, oh, well, EMAs don't really matter. They don't. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I do want to see how we react when this 100 crosses the 200 on the 4 hour. Right? It's more of a crypto chart, so the 4 hour is a big deal, right? Big deal. Hey, Crypto Vision, when was the last time the 100 crossed the 200? Okay, let's go check it out. Did we do that here? Nope, we didn't do that here. Did we do that over here? Oh, yes, we did. We did that right here. We did that right here. Right? We did that in July. Big, not a huge move, but there was a move, right? There was a nice move. Nice move. And so am I hoping that the 100 crosses down below the 200? Of course. Typically that's associated with downwards move. I mean, a move in general, right? Crossing up is good, crossing down is bad, right? And so what we can expect from this is some kind of, so I just drew this on the what is this on the 4 hour? Yeah. I'm just trying to chart, what the heck this thing is doing. I can move this around a little bit better, if I'm being honest. I just drew this up just quick. I just want to see what the chart is doing, right? What the chart is doing. Kind of a broadening wedge, kind of a megaphone type style. Ultimately, it's bearish. It's kind of what Bitcoin's in. Ultimately, it is bearish. But in the meantime, I feel like this chart kind of wants to move up, right? You kind of have your A, right? Your A, your B. Right? Do we want to actually continue with the C? Right? Are we going to actually do that and then move up? Are we going to do that? That's a great question. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I think there's some key levels that we can get below. Right? Well, what are one of the key levels, Crypto Vision? Here's one of the key levels, right? 617. Let's stay and close below 617. Large area of interest, right? Large area of interest. Large area of interest. Area of interest. Area of interest. Let's get and stay below 617, but I really want to get below 614 today, because that's the 618, right? Let's get and stay below the 618, so that 614 level, and then we had the 608, with the 608, 604, right? Those are the next key levels, right? We were doing the same thing up through here, right? We had key levels to get down below, and now we've pushed them back down. So that's that for it has a red dot on the Fu Manchu, nice, but this is bouncing. See, it's like mixed signals. This has a red dot, but it's bouncing. This chart is very difficult. Bane of my existence. Last chart I want to go through. Total 3, right? This chart has correlated with altcoin season like crazy. Right, we've come up. I mean, this is taken from 2021 when an actual altcoin season happened. Right, crazy movement. It's total 3 versus Bitcoin. Okay, so as this chart is going up, it's gaining strength over Bitcoin. Right now, what we have done is we have actually come up and closed above the 786 and used it as support multiple times on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, what do we got right here? Do we have a 2-wave move? Do we need one more to the downside? Do we need something like that? Possibly. A lot of these cryptos that I've covered, they kind of look like they want another little bit to the downside, right? Let's stay above this 786. Right? We can wick below, but we need to stay above it. You just like to stay above your 786 just because it's a large area of resistance. So, right, we've kind of been moving and grooving up. I mean, you have 3-way pullbacks kind of not everywhere, but we do have one right here. Something like that. We do have one right there, but then over here we don't. Over here we don't. Over here we do. Right? So, it just depends on where we're at in the cycle. We do have some levels to get above, right? I can actually, let me keep this on the daily. Perfect. And let's go into the 4-hour. And I can kind of see, what we're actually doing. Okay. So on the 4-hour, this actually looks, wow, that looks actually really good on the 4-hour. I hope you see it. Look at that. Look at that. That looks actually phenomenal. That looks phenomenal. I will not lie. That looks really good. If you don't know why it's a W, so what you're doing is you're getting momentum as you go into resistance, right? As you get into resistance. And so there's probably a lot of shorts, not on this chart specifically, but around all of crypto that are pushing a lot of the markets down. And that's fine. You know what you do? You kind of just oscillate and then you rip. Something like that. Okay. Let's check out the fibs though. And then let's get out of here. All right, let's get out of here. So from the low to high, where did we come down to? I think we came past down the 1, right? Came past down the 1, but we didn't close below it, so that's fine. We didn't close below it. Came all the way down. Where are we at right now? We're above the 618. It's pretty nice. This could be this could be 3 waves to the downside. All right? Then you got 3 waves to the upside. Are we going to get 3 waves back down? That's kind of the situation we're in right now. Right? We're kind of in no man's land. Like, this is no man's land we're in right now. It does look like we kind of want to flag out and then go. That's what it kind of looks like. Looks like that on a bunch of charts. Let me throw up a horizontal line. Now we need to get above. Let's get above this 382. And we're golden. And we're golden, right? We had this chart, we had this mapped out, we broke out, right? Had a nice little move. And so for now, yeah, kind of looks a little bit, corrective in nature. I'm not sure we're completely done. Where did this C wave get down to? So let's check out these waves. This doesn't look complete yet, but you know what? This looks like a B wave. That looks like a B wave as well. That got up to your 0.5, so you have a 1, 2. You have another. You have a 3, 4. Where did this come up to? This came up past your 382. And then you have a 5. So you have a 5-wave move to the downside. 5-wave move to the downside. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we have a 1, 2, 3. All right, let's check out this 1, 2 real quick, and then we'll get out of here. All right, we'll get out of here. I'm going to count this because even though it wicked down below, it didn't close down below. I'll just use the close on this because it's quite dangerous, right? It's quite dangerous. We can use this low. That looks like a fake out low. Okay, you're sitting right on the 1618. You're sitting right on the 1618. The 2618 is the kind of the next area that you want to hit. So I'm going to leave this up. If you guys are looking for this chart, it's the total 3 divided by the Bitcoin, just Bitcoin USD. What did I just do? I don't know what I did. I'm always messing with stuff up there. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why all of my trend lines have disappeared on all of my charts, but you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right, let's get that up there. Let's keep that up there like that. This is the key chart, right? I do want to see one more thing. I want to look at Ethereum just real quick, and then I'll end the video. How long has the video been? 25 minutes. Ooh, that's kind of a long video. Let me just do a quick little Ethereum video on the 4-hour. Well, that looks pretty corrective. That looks pretty corrective. All right, we're coming up. Let me get one more to the downside and then go. That looks pretty corrective. Where are we right now? From this move that we almost got to the 3414. All right, crypto can disrespect everything. We came down past the 0.5. All right, so, and then from this low to high. Low to high, where are we? We're right below the 0.5. Right below the 0.5. So, so for now, I would like to see us close above the, 382. Definitely close below the 382. But let's go from this low. I don't know if this low is in. That's the thing. So if this low, if this is technically your low, right? Let's just say it is. Let's play good cop. Right? You're sitting above the 786. Prove to me this is your low by closing above. Closing above your 382. 4633. You close above 4633. This is your low. If not, you're going lower, right? Probably to this 4269 area, 4213, somewhere in that area. Double bottom, right? Take out all this liquidity. I can't actually take this down because we did get to a 3414, so I'm going to take this down. I got up to a measured move. Perfect. So that's what we got for Ethereum. It was a quick Ethereum video. I know we do have a green dot on the 4-hour RSI. I want you to be better, Ethereum, because you move everything else, but just, it doesn't really look. Are we crossing below? Or are we bouncing off? Oh, we're kind of riding it. Let me just throw this on here so next time we check it. There we go. Something like that. Or can we get something like this? Because that did break the low. Broke the downtrend. So let's get something like that. Cool. Okay, well, again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. These are all levels. These are my ideas, right? This is all hindsight, no hindsight, right? Nothing like, oh, we go back and edit. These are the levels. This is what we're going to stick to. So if you got anything out of the video, if you learned anything, if this is helping with your plan or your crypto journey, please hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out the channel a ton. And I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate your time. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.